Some of you know I was recently recruited by the Trevor Project as their first transgender board member. The Trevor Project is the leading national organization for crisis intervention, suicide prevention services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning youth, ages 13 to 24. Things are moving along in this country, and we're no longer invisible, but we have a long way to go. People who say that now that we have Caitlyn Jenner, everything is fine. Well, with this increased exposure, it's good, it's helpful, but sometimes people see an image in Caitlyn Jenner that doesn't necessarily show them what's really going on for the 99.9% of the transgender population that doesn't have her advantages. So I was born, and I'm going to give away my age. I was born in 1952 in Bronx, New York. I was grew up pretty much like any other boy. I used to love to play ball in the streets, get in trouble, wearing my sister's clothes in private. I'd sneak them into the bathroom and put them on and look in the mirror and think, oh, this feels wonderful. Oh, this looks wonderful. Oh, I feel great. This feels so natural. But, you know, in the late 50s, there was no internet. There was no talk shows like Oprah and Ellen, who we saw earlier. And nothing was really talked about this. I had no idea what I was feeling. And now we do have the internet, right? So I get on the internet, I order like a dozen books through Amazon.com, and on every page I see myself. Within a week, all my symptoms practically went away. Because every page I see myself. I'm not crazy, I'm not insane. I'm transgender. I didn't really understand it before. I understand it. I can deal with something I understand. One of the books recommended I go to a transgender therapist. I did that. Within a few weeks, he put me on, well, maybe a month or two, he put me on a small dose of estrogen. Oh my gosh. Within a few days, the peace that I felt, for the first time in my life, my brain and my body are working together. Now, I did have to move away from home because things between me and my spouse were too difficult, and the fights and the anger. It was bad for everybody. Not only are we close again, but you know, my ex and my new partner, who I've been with for 5 years, they get along, they're close. My older children, who are now 23, 29, and 31, love their new little brother. So, you know, things can turn out okay. And I don't have any regrets. The only regrets I ever carry with my life, and I shouldn't even carry those, are when I've hurt somebody and wish I could have done it differently. But, you know, I kind of have a Buddhist philosophy, and I look at it as, you know, this makes us better people. This makes us who I am today, so how can I regret that?